Let's read.
Shut up, Nero.
Okay, you are losing your privilege to say that forever. Anyway, hello everybody.
Let's play.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay. As you may have noticed, Nero is here.
Let's annoy Duhad,
And Zombie Cam, and Rydell, and Hare,
who is currently in the bathroom.
who is currently in the bathroom. We
All
are
of them.
missing G and Time Knight, but that is fine, because as of right now, G is dead. And
And
is
let's not
Time
forget,
Knight in a coma? I'm trying to remember.
He might-
Unconscious, at
No.
least. He was on negative 27. I was
Okay,
on
so
negative-
he is definitely unconscious, but no, yeah, he's
And none of
negative
us
20
are
minutes.
uninjured.
Yeah, you're all pretty fucked up.
And given the nature of what happened, there'd be important things happening even if we can't really do action things.
Oh yes, no, you guys
So
have
time
screwed the
skips not really
pooch so
gonna happen.
goddamn hard that the pooch is no longer able to stand on its own two legs.
I know, right?
This
Yeah.
pooch is suing for damages right now.
Well,
I say
before
as I
they
look over
can-
at my pooch. Yes, silly. They screwed you. So yeah, you got so where last we left our heroes or hero-like individuals. Hello, Luna. Where last we left our heroes or hero-like people, you guys had just successfully killed the individuals who had kidnapped G-Money. Congratulations! Round of applause.
we also killed G-Money, so
You
we
also
technically
killed-
succeeded our mission
Yes.
for the first time.
For the first time, you have technically succeeded your mission. However,
And as usual, made a horrible...
yes. However, the entire
Shit of
reason you were
everything.
supposed to make sure G-Money could not be captured was because of the security risk it posed. The security risk that is now entirely inconsequential compared to the giant security risk of you guys fucking murdering an entire highway. There is a Black Ops helicopter smashed into the fucking ground. There is bullets everywhere. There are cars that have been smashed. There are more
I just
witnesses
thought of
than...
something absolutely horrible about that. Actually, I took it and threw it on the ground.
That is something completely horrible
Yes,
to say.
someone did throw it on the ground.
You must think we're a joke.
I do think you're a joke. You fucking
It's
idiots.
a part of the system.
You idiots managed to kill everything. This is like... In the long history of Aegis as an organization, I don't think any cell has canonically
Wait.
ever done as much damage as you morons.
Yay!
Oh, just a thing I need to clarify. The way you were saying that, I'm assuming that is still narration. You weren't suddenly being Aegis Prime, right?
No.
Okay,
That is still
'cause
narration.
It also sounded kind of like it could have been from the perspective.
To be fair, the perspective of Aegis Prime will probably be the same thing. Speaking of which, those of you who are still conscious, namely those of you who are here, limp back to base after being
Hold
dropped
on,
off by
before
the...
they get back to base. I am calling Aegis Prime
Okay.
and reporting what happened.
I want you to use your
And-
words here. So you call up Aegis Prime, and Aegis Prime basically goes, "What do you have to report?"
Well, I'm here to report that although the mission objective was technically completed, everything's been made worse.
Please explain.
Well, they were going, as the group was headed to retrieve... What was G-Money's name again?
G-Mine's name in the game. Fuck, I don't remember. No one fucking sent me character
Bob.
sheets.
He is now Bob. As they were going to retrieve Bob, it appears that someone pitched the helicopter forward into the highway, and given the history of things, I'm beginning to suspect it might have been deliberate.
I see. What are the casualties? Were any
No one died,
civilian-
did they? Real quick.
Yes, well, obviously G-Money died. We had two... Casualties also include people who were
Yeah.
wounded, so everyone. The entire team are now walking
yeah.
casualties. Well, actually, half the team are walking casualties. The other half are unconscious casualties.
And one of
And-
them are dead casualties.
Yes.
Yes.
And you killed 2 people in the car, and you've seriously injured a number of civilians. So the
very-
casualties are high.
They probably didn't give me numbers on it. Did
No.
they even tell me they killed people in the car?
I don't believe
who
they have.
cares?
Well, you
Those
know what? They
people probably
you
have,
know what?
like, unpaid
The other
parking
people,
fines.
the people who picked them up,
They
probably
were-
gave you a sit rap
Okay.
on, what it looked
Then-
like.
I will give those numbers.
We have to do some kind of, like, payday themed RP.
Yeah, no,
game.
you guys would do great in a payday thing.
Oh God.
Yeah, 'cause
Anything where giant mechs. Anything where collateral damage is just expected.
Oh God.
No.
Anyway,
Payday, especially. I am
Yeah.
currently at 609 hours in Payday.
Fucking hype
and
train is real. Anyway, ignoring that
still
for now,
counting.
though. Anyway, ignoring that for now, Aegis Prime just, like, you can't see the other guy on the guy on the other end clearly, but it's clear he's just sort of, like, rubbing his head. It's like,
With what?
probably his hand.
Okay,
He
good.
just says, your mission was to clean up after the mess you made on the last mission. And you're telling me that you managed to create a mess at least double the size of the one that you had previously made. You have managed to do exactly what the last team did when they screwed up to create this problem in the first place, but this time with more casualties, more explosions, and more property damage. And with even less to show for it.
Yes.
Well, I mean, at least he's not trying to make an excuse. That is what we did.
To be fair, I do not know how to express the level of anger this organization feels towards this level of failure, as this level of failure is extremely uncommon in this organization. We
Well,
tapped you all as experts in your fields, as individuals of unparalleled skill and ability.
Man, I can't bear to see what the rookies are.
uh-oh.
Well, the problem there is you tapped as experts in our fields when Nero's field is apparently blowing everything up.
And shooting people. And shouting,
Who
"Let's
authorized
read-"
this operation? Who was the managing director?
That would
Duhad?
be.
Yes, it's Duhad.
I don't think we gave any official organization thing.
You had someone
You-
who was fucking, like, ordering people around and running the ops.
Technically, it was Rydell and
No,
Nuremberg.
usually, for this one, I was mostly sitting out of.
You were
I
sitting
was
out of it
thinking-
and giving orders.
I was sitting out of it. No, I was mostly contemplating how to torture a dude.
True, but you were also giving orders and directing people. So you technically were in the operational chair at the time.
I'm trying to think. Did I give orders?
Yes,
on
you
this
did.
one? I did.
You did.
Yes.
You told them when to attack. You told them what to do. You told them to kill G when the situation, called for it. You were the one pulling the trigger, even if it was only in the sense of giving an order.
Yeah.
Shit, 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 shit,
Yeah.
shit, 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 shit.
Me.
I see. The line just snaps off.
Oh, snap.
A few minutes later, the rest of the team arrives.
Honey, I'm home.
Everyone is looking pale and unhappy right now. Like everyone at base as you get back.
I'm just carrying like a charred Rainbow Dash plushie.
Christ.
We've got a vault, right?
I believe you have a vault. Did you buy a vault? Let me check.
I
Connection
don't
campaign.
You know.
Team base. I have a feeling we'll be switching over to a payday or other sort of campaign fairly soon at this rate.
Oh, God.
Okay, facilities. You do have a storage vault.
Okay.
It's-
I need to put down the fact that I still have it. Or...
Are you fucking storing
look,
your
look.
goddamn burnt Rainbow Dash plush in the goddamn vault?
No, I asked about the vault because I.
Yes.
The next question is, if the vault were sealed,
stored.
how long would the air last for one person?
Quite a while. You
Okay,
could
so my-
seal yourself in the vault for probably a week, assuming you didn't starve to death or, dehydrate.
Well, obviously, yeah. The next.
I'm putting my charred Rainbow Dash plushie and storing it in the vault.
And is it possible to close the vault from the outside such that people can't open it from the, or close the vault from the inside such that people can't open it from the outside?
As long as they don't know how to access the vault, then yes.
This is Aegis. They know how to access the vault.
Yes. You could, seal it. If you set up, some sort of fuse or something, you could probably, just literally seal it shut. Here's the thing, you can't reopen it from the inside.
Yeah, that's.
There is no way to do that one.
Yep.
I suppose unless you're telekinetic, but.
Well, yes, if you're telekinetic, then sure. But any method that you could open it with telekinesis would require a simple enough opening mechanism that a determined individual could probably get into it.
In that case, I would suggest you take Zombie in there if he weren't practically dead.
Unless, of course, you make it so that the operating mechanism is entirely internal, so that it could only be opened with telekinesis. But
That's true. You just remember,
we
if you're
probably
using,
don't have that, seeing as we started with one person with telekinesis.
Yeah.
maybe?
Also, the one person you have who is psychic is not telekinetic. He is clairvoyant.
Yeah, so we definitely wouldn't have that.
Clairvoyant.
Yeah. Also, keep in mind that if you wanted to use this as a method of escaping Aegis, they'd probably just pour concrete into the room.
Yeah. So wait, so what can we do now?
That's a question.
Let's ask the magic conch.
Wait, but do we have someone who we needed to interrogate?
You had
Yes.
a guy who was
You're right.
being
I guess
interrogated.
our next step would be we would have to do something so successful that it would
That everyone dies.
somewhat counteract our failures.
Okay,
This guy
how
better
do
have
we
some damn good
how do we
information.
counteract our failures at this point? How?
We have to
Well,
get the body that was stolen.
I'd say
from the
I'd say for one thing, you know how there's another organization now at play, and we don't know who they are?
We kill
First
him.
step might be to figure that out.
Hmm.
That too.
Yeah.
All
right.
Jesus Christ, I have 21 of those.
So then we need to interrogate this dude, right?
Yes.
Yes, we need to interrogate this dude.
Oh, come on.
Do we have the corpses of the other two
Dudes.
enemy agents from the car?
You do actually have the corpses if you thought to bring them
Oh.
along with you.
Fucking
You can
Vulcan
scare them
mini
with
gun.
the corpses.
I mean, they're basically charred beyond recognition, just like G-Money, but
Just in the
Could still be
just throw the
useful to
corpses in
have,
there.
2 more beds next to him with charred corpses strapped into
Well,
them.
I mean, also,
Yeah,
there are
right.
probably a couple of things that the organization keeps that wouldn't be affected by it. I mean, it's a very long shot, but...
Yeah, so let's get as much as we can going in.
Yeah.
Do an autopsy. Maybe they're part alien.
hey, there's an idea.
Hmm.
Do you know how to tell
like-
charred alien apart from charred human?
You do
have
have
a
a
doctor.
ufologist with you.
Hmm.
Doctor cuts it open. The ufologist looks inside.
It's an idea. It's
We should take to that. Yeah, take it to
this
the
one's more than you
ufologist and
have.
see
Take it to the
what we
bridge.
can see what they can learn.
Yeah.
I mean, that's certainly an idea.
All right, so that what you're gonna do?
Yes.
Okay.
guess so. I mean, I'm happy now. My charred Rainbow Dash plushie is stored in the vault, so...
Oh, crimey. All right, well, so Dr. Snow comes over and gets to work cutting up into the bodies. Under her expert hands, the autopsy goes extremely well, and before long, Mr. Pierce, your resident ufologist, is able to look into them, and after about an hour, comes up with a resounding, they're human.
Well, no shit.
Let's see what.
I was
There's.
hoping they were like exalts from
Did you
XCOM.
find anything on them that survived the incineration?
Snow actually comes over and says, actually, I did find something. These
Oh.
people may have been human. They're definitely terrestrial, and if Mr. Pierce says that they have no traces of Atlantean or Sarin modifications,
Sauron?
Sarin.
Soren?
Oh.
No. Lizard people. Anyway, point is, if they're not modified, they're probably pure humans. But I have, when looking over them, noticed a few oddities. Despite the fact that their, internal organs were perforated, in several places by bullets, and their skin was charred quite badly, the overall level of damage from smoke inhalation is actually fairly limited. They they appear to have died, prior to, the fire taking them, probably the bullets. However, they're oddly well preserved.
Really?
It's almost as if before they actually died.
3 spoopy, 5 me.
Yeah, it's like before they died, they seem to have actually been relatively healthy, and the serious damage done by the burns, that remains completely, congruent with any normal burn wounds. But the damage they took from the collision was almost completely healed by the time they actually died.
Well, this is useful. This means that there's significantly less healing period between torture sessions.
They're using chems.
I can use hurting people too.
Wait, they're using stim packs?
Probably not. Stim packs would be adrenaline boosters. This is more like regeneration to a lesser
Morphine?
degree.
Oh,
Where would they get
Mentats?
cans?
What?
Psycho?
I thought Duhad was. I thought it was you saying that you thought I was going to use chems for the torture.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying, because you were talking constantly about how you were going to
Yes.
pump them full of drugs.
Yes. One of my things was when I had to dispose of the body. What was I going to do? Pump them full of drugs, dress them like a hobo, and toss them in an alley.
Okay, so who was using the chems? Were they using the chems? Like the people in the...
No.
The
No.
chems were a theoretical thing.
The chems were purely theoretical, and it was something
When
that...
it comes time to get rid of him,
The
we are
chem
going.
sounds like a
It's
punk
my
band.
plan is to give him a massive overdose of some like street drug or something,
Okay.
dress him like a hobo, and dump him in an alley.
Ah.
Yes.
The chems sounds
I
like some
could
kind of
probably-
punk band, honestly.
Wait, if you need the
Because
chems...
the last thing we need is more bodies.
If you need the chems,
And that
where
sounds
would
like a
we
song.
get those then?
He's
one
from
I'm
Project
talking
McUltra. Chemicals. That's kind of his stock and trade. He has a lot of them.
Okay.
This
So-
kind I probably don't have, but I should be able to.
You were
This is
associated
the
with Project
kind
McUltra. You
ordinary
can get
people
LSD
can
easy.
find. Yeah.
You just have big old fucking stockpiles of LSD
Yeah.
laying around.
It's like, hey, you remember that LSD you were experimenting around with for mind control that didn't work?
Can I
Yeah, but
have some?
Yep. Anyway, so let's see what we
I
can
need
get
a-
off this guy, right?
I need enough LSD to start a rock band.
Okay, so who is going to be conducting the interrogation?
I've got intimidation. Could that help?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yes,
do we
that
have
would
someone
be-
who's actually an experienced interrogator and not just someone who's simply willing to hurt people?
I have intimidation of 4.
Okay, well, that's a
Oh.
good start.
Oh,
Oh my god.
at Zombie Cam, are you the one that's clairvoyant?
I'm unconscious, so...
Yeah,
I
you're
also have
unconscious, right.
seduction of 4.
Okay, well, do you want to
Do
try and
that,
have sex with him, or do you want to try and question him?
As much as I'm
no, hold on.
interested.
I think I know what's going on. Nero's
I
going to use the good cop, bad cop routine
With
as
himself.
both the good cop and the bad cop.
I'm not Steve Martin. As much as I would like to believe it, I'm not Steve Martin. But as tempting as it is to have sex with him, I think I'll just intimidate him.
And I
Well,
can just sort of
hold on.
stand in the background
We will-
and also add on to that if he needs any backup, right?
We,
Wait, you'll
first,
back
before we
me up
try
on having
anything-
sex with him or intimidating him?
No! On intimidating him, of
Both.
course.
Okay, good.
okay, we'll hold both of you back, though, because, you know,
I'm both
I should
real.
introduce myself first. But before we even let him wake up, we should make sure he is physically well restrained. If he can heal fast, it's possible that he is abnormally strong.
True.
Also give Nero a list of questions, otherwise he'll
Oh,
probably
and
ask the
we-
wrong thing.
What color
Yes.
is your underwear?
Well, those sorts
What
of questions
is the
actually
airspeed
can be
velocity of
mildly
unladen
useful.
fall?
If you also want to try and ask some questions where you already know the answer, but he doesn't know you already know the answer, so you can catch
What
him live.
is it good for?
Oh shit, White Oak, that's nuts.
Well, Rydell, you might have to
And-
help us with that.
Yeah, so first we need to make sure he's physically well restrained. We need to make sure that there's always someone right outside the room, armed with tranks.
We have mercenaries, they can do that.
Yes.
Okay.
I can just like
We need
I
to
can
make sure
just
the
take
people
in-
in.
I can just like take in a shotgun with me.
No. What happens if he disarms you?
Then I'll
Nothing
take out
more
another
is-
shotgun.
Nero
That's
has many.
not the point!
It's
If
now
we give him a
dual-wielding
shotgun,
shotgun.
then we... if
Dude,
we-
I can store an entire army up my ass.
Yeah, but if he gets a shotgun, then you've just given him a weapon to escape
I'm like
with.
freaking-
Meaning,
I'm
good
like-
job!
I'm like
'Cause
freaking
we-
Hirama. I shield 21. I can store an entire arsenal of weapons in
That's
my
not
asshole.
the point, though!
Yeah, that's not the point. The point is you don't want to give him a shotgun. And if you
but I
pull
like-
out a shotgun, there's the potential that he could take it from you.
But ass guns.
We don't
Okay,
care!
so
You're not
he
bringing
could
a
get. So
shotgun
you're
to
saying
the
he could get more
interrogation.
guns
That's
out of
vital.
your ass.
All right.
We
All
should
right,
always
let's-
make sure that. Well, basically, you shouldn't come in with any more than is necessary for the interrogation.
Okay. Well, I do have 4 strength. I have 4 intimidation. I have a Fluttershy plushie and pink fluffy handcuffs.
Yeah,
I'm
I
good.
have 5 strength, I have 3 intimidation, I have martial arts skills in case he gets free. I could try to take him down. So,
You are well prepared to deal with the eventuality of this dude standing up and fist fighting you.
Okay, but yeah, make sure that he's strapped down.
The only issue is that I don't have brawling or martial
Okay.
arts.
okay, so
And,
what do we do? Okay, so what do we have to tie this dude down?
Pink fluffy
I
handcuffs.
assume medical restraints. We have a hospital.
Hmm.
And we have
Yeah.
pink fluffy handcuffs.
You can use the pink fluffy handcuffs for your seduction check.
God
Just
damn.
in case. Just in case.
Okay, so, Duhad, what
Yes.
do we have to restrain this guy, and is he already being restrained with that?
Yes, he's already been restrained, and it's with straps, with medical straps. You've strapped him to a hospital bed.
Okay.
Very strapping.
You
Okay, and
also
I'm
have,
thinking-
normal handcuffs, which you can probably also use as they're a bit stronger.
All
Okay,
right.
Pink
and I'm
fluffy
thinking
handcuffs.
the first thing I'll do when I'll go in, we'll wake him up, and I will surgically remove one of his eyes. Then I will leave and let one of you guys do your thing.
Because everybody knows that once you've caused massive physical trauma, people are so capable of rational thought.
Yeah, really, right?
I forgot. We're having Nero in. We don't have a.
You don't need to
We don't have a
surgically
good
remove-
cop.
No, you don't. You have a
don't
Nazi
need to
cop, and you
surgically
have
remove one of
a
his
psycho
eyes.
cop.
You don't have to medically remove one of his eyes. I can do that without surgical removing.
Yes.
Okay.
And I could just stand there and watch. That's
And
what she
masturbate.
said.
Punch the back now.
God damn it! Right as I made the joke too.
All of
Okay.
you.
Okay,
You're right. We should.
let's do
let me
this,
see.
shall we?
Yeah, we'll let someone who can interrogate open with their interrogation. I do have a plan if we need to freak him out a bit. It doesn't even involve actually injuring him.
Okay.
Of
Does
just
it
you know,
involve castration?
no, it involves having look like we're doing some sort of operation on him, obviously anesthetized, and let him wake up a bit, then realize it and put him back down.
Hmm.
Your
so
plans
he knows.
are
So he'll know we did something. He won't know what. This is not our opening, though.
okay.
Okay.
What is your opening exactly?
Our opening is let Nero visit him and wake him up.
Okay,
And
Nero.
do I just stand in the background there as
Sure,
well?
you can
or...
stand in the background. You can do whatever you want. It's cool. It's fine.
All right, I'll just stand in the background and stare.
Okay, so Nero, you walk into the medical room and you see, Zombie Cam's kind of in the other bed. He's pretty fucked up. They've wheeled in a couple of corpses that they're just kind of keeping on slabs. And there's your target. He's strapped down. He's unconscious. He's been, basically sedated this entire time. What is your play?
It's,
And if it
What
involves
is-
shotguns,
no, it doesn't. I'm keeping those very tightly locked in my rectum, thank you.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
We should probably
keep
have
it
him
clenched.
cavity searched before he's allowed in the room with the prisoner.
Too late. He's already in the fucking room.
All right, let me think. So many things I could do.
You could torture him by going, "Let's read over and over."
You can. Very well
Let's
played.
torture.
Well, for one thing, you could always try, waking him up. That's a good opening.
Can I wake him up by kicking him in the testicles?
No, he is sedated,
sedated.
chemically. You're going to need to get him off of the drugs and probably wake him up with adrenaline or wait an
Okay.
hour for him to
Can I
wake up on
hit
his own.
him? Can I hit him with adrenaline and then kick him in the testicles?
why
Yes.
do you want to kick him in the testicles so badly?
So he coughs one up.
Okay, well, you jab him with adrenaline. Make me a quick medical check since you didn't actually ask Dr. Snow to help you with this.
All right. Let's see. I have a medicine of 2, so.
All right, and intelligence.
All right. So
Oh, great.
E10 plus 2 plus 3.
You do not have fucking 3 intelligence, you fucking nut job.
Yes,
Anyway,
I do.
No, well, I know you do, but like you. 8. Okay. So you walk over and pull out the the IV, and you take the adrenaline shot, and being a reasonable medical professional, stick it into his arm and inject it.
Oh dear. So what happens now?
He isn't waking up.
Oh dear.
You're not sure wh-
And out of nowhere.
His heart rate is accelerating slowly, but you're not sure, why this adrenaline shot isn't working. Maybe he needs another dose.
Maybe we should
don't
ask the medical
know.
professional
I would
first.
rather not kill him.
Fair enough. What is your play then?
I'm tempted to just go ahead and kick him in the testicles, but I think I can just wait on this.
Okay.
Give it a little
So,
time.
yeah, his heart rate gets really erratic, but eventually it calms down enough and he wakes up. At least enough that you can kind of communicate with him, though he's still extraordinarily groggy.
Good morning, sunshine.
He doesn't say anything.
The right man in the wrong man in the right place can make all the difference.
That's,
What the hell are you doing?
he's misquoting G-Man.
Oh god.
Fucking with him.
He remains completely silent. He's either not a
So
Half-Life
wake
fan
up.
or...
Mr. Freeman, wake up and smell the ashes.
Still nothing. He's clearly not a Half-Life fan.
You
or-
also don't have his lack of cadence right.
I eat ass. I eat a lot of ass. Nothing?
You know what? I'll just... Yeah, okay, he remains stoic in the face of your bizarre stand-up routine.
Just roll intimidation.
I can go, what? Okay.
I think if he tries to intimidate him now, he's gonna have a penalty.
Alright, are you going to be intimidating using
needs to actually
strength
be
or your
scary.
personality?
I am so tempted to use seduction, but
Oh my god.
I think I would have to have seduction at 5 to well, I can't exactly assume this guy is straight, but assuming he is,
Oh my
to turn a
god.
straight man gay, I would probably need 5 intimidation. I
Well,
mean,
then you need to bring
seduction.
me
5
in.
intimidation,
No,
Jesus
I-
Christ. This is
Five-
getting
I
dark.
have no seduction, so.
5 seduction.
There we
Why
go.
do you want to go with seduction? Jesus Christ.
No, I like how he's trying to interrogate him with seduction and seduce him with intimidation.
That was an accident. I didn't.
An accident or Freudian slip.
Oh my god.
Okay, well,
Nero,
everybody-
that's called rape.
that's pretty rapey. Okay, well, what's
It's
your
only
plan?
rape if I put my penis in him. Now, intimidation. So, intimidation plus strength would be.
That would be you trying to intimidate him through a show of strength as opposed to intimidating by, using, like, strength personality.
Strength and personality.
Strength of personality. Basically, like, will would be you trying to, like, intimidate him by yelling at him and getting under his skin and blah, blah. Strength would be you like, punching walls and just being
I
like,
think I
where
could-
is it?
I think I would go with willpower because willpower and strength have the same level here. So,
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's basically your
Alright.
level of subtlety.
so plus 8 in total.
Yep. Okay, and he will roll to resist. He gets a small bonus because of the fact that he is, well, he's
one.
borderline unconscious.
Actually, I kind of rolled a 1.
Rolled again.
Oh god damn it!
Ah!
No!
Rolled again.
Ah!
Oh my god!
Wow, so that
Did
is
I just end up in bed with him?
-9. You got a 0. You got a fucking 0.
Did I just
Okay,
end up in bed
I
with him?
need to go in and intimidate him now.
No, okay, hold on. So
This is
first of
clearly
all,
working.
Nero, you like go down on him and go.
Yes,
"You!"
Nero goes down on him.
Yeah, he's like lean down.
That's
and you're
how
like,
bad you are at intimidating him. You just gave him a blowjob.
no, you just like lean down right into his face and just be like, do you really want to be my enemy? And then he kind of goes like, "Huh?" You're like, oh fuck, oh my god, oh,
I'm
Oh,
just
sorry, weak
sitting
heart.
there
Weak
like,
heart.
Oh, my
Oh, man.
God.
Just like, dear God, okay. Let me really
Actually,
evaluate
you're gonna
my
need to sit down,
When
dude. You're
when Nero leaves,
you're
I want to
extremely
talk to
startled.
the guy.
Well,
me-
I'm still in the room,
Let me just reevaluate
Well-
my situation here.
and I have
Nero,
intimidation.
you are now far too shaken to continue to engage in the investigation.
He just
Okay.
walks out in
Can I
tears.
try now? Because I'm in the room and I
Yes,
saw that
yeah,
happen.
it's
I
your
just,
turn
like,
now. It's your turn now.
I just yell out, yelling for my Fluttershy plushie.
You go over and have a little cry.
And I just sit there like, oh my god, I'm surrounded by idiots.
That was the best intimidation I've ever seen.
It would have been even better if I just ended up in bed with him.
Quite possibly. Okay, so yeah,
I
Harris,
have no
Harris,
idea
your turn.
what I'm doing.
Okay, so intimidation is intimidation plus what?
Willpower if you want to try to like talk to him. Strength if you want to try and threaten him.
I feel like I should try to talk to him, so that would be 5. Oh god, I have to roll pretty decently for this. And I got a 12 total.
Okay. Do you have any levels of charisma or attractiveness that could be added to this?
No.
Okay. Well, in that case, just 12 total.
Yep, 12 total.
All right. Very nice, Nero. Anyway, so yeah, you seem to be doing a little bit better than Nero, at least.
He's still resisted, though.
Yep, he is. I mean, like, you're still dealing with a person who is very groggy, and so the ability to kind of talk them down is,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, you. What exactly did you try to intimidate him by saying? Because you get a bonus if you can come up with something good. Obviously, penalty means something bad.
Oh God, what? Shit, Rydell.
Okay, right now, why don't you just go and take over?
Wait, so
Well,
to
I'm not
intimidate
going to
him,
enter until after they leave the room.
To intimidate him, you said
Yeah, but
shit
I'm
right
thinking
out.
we're like we sort of talked about what we would talk to him about beforehand. So I'm trying to think of what Rydell would have told me to say to him.
Oh yeah,
I think
right
that
now.
is the most intimidating thing to ever say to someone is shit, Rydell.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Why are you listening to me? I gave up on what to come up with.
Okay, so
And decided to let you guys handle it.
basically what happened was
Obviously, worst plan ever.
yeah. So basically, what happened here is you just kind of like put both hands on the side of his bed and go, "All right, buddy." Shit. I will be back. I will be back. Excuse me, and walk out.
Oh God! So I walked out too.
Yeah, we're gonna just let everyone take a turn now. Right now, it's your turn.
I was relying on him being a little more intimidating.
Well, don't worry. If you fail, we'll let Zombie Cam have a
okay.
chance to talk to him from his bed.
We're gonna wait 5 minutes first.
Okay.
Okay, when will I come down from, like, sobbing uncontrollably?
Actually,
It'll be
Can
a
we
little
see his
while.
vitals?
Okay, I'm gonna go in and kick Nero Brony in the balls
no,
to snap
you're-
him out
Okay,
of it.
because
Oh.
as soon as I'm done, I want to try seduction.
You crit failed.
That
You're just
might
not going
be
back in that
more
room.
That might be more intimidating than your intimidation.
It really will be.
Dude.
I just said, like,
Hey, I at least
bring
didn't
me
crit
my
fail.
pole.
I actually technically had a success.
You did. You've just kind of, failed to succeed and had absolutely nothing to actually say.
But who says hey, everyone's gay for Seth?
That is true. Everyone is. Anyway,
Okay.
so Rydell, your turn.
Okay. Once I get
Just
Seth,
quickly, this
once everyone's out there,
interrogation
Oh, wait,
reminds
hold on.
me
What
of
was that, Zombie Cam?
This interrogation reminds me of this video. Watch it afterwards, not now.
Okay, fair enough.
If you want.
I will keep
okay. I'm gonna wait about. Actually, first, can we see his vitals?
Yes, you can see his vitals.
And I assume from this that they're still normal.
They are still normal, yes.
Okay.
They finally reached the point of being basically fine.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to wheel my way in there with a clipboard. I'm gonna look him over, take some notes.
I'm sorry, I just watched the first bit of the video Zombie Cam sent.
Tom Scurry's great.
When I was 12, I peed on my dog.
Wonderful. Class, people, class. Okay,
Hey,
so
but that is literally the first line of that video.
that's pretty good, actually. I gotta admit, that's pretty funny. But anyway, so yeah, the guy is staring at the ceiling. He is not responding.
So, I see you've met Edward.
He remains silent.
I am Dr. Henry. Do you have a name?
He remains silent.
Very well then, Mr. Doe. Do you know where you are?
He, wait for it, remains silent.
Is this guy John Doe as in Kevin Spacey? Or...
Yes, he is Kevin Spacey.
I see.
Instead of remaining silent, he just looks over to his side and goes, "Now in situations like this, I normally would say something, but it's best to let them sweat it out."
Wait, so now he's Morgan Freeman?
No, it's
Did
Kevin
he
Spacey
say
from
that?
House of Cards. No, it's a House of Cards reference. Go on.
That sounded more like Morgan Freeman.
Have you seen House of Cards? He kind of sounds a bit
No,
like,
but the voice sounded...
he kind of sounds a bit like Morgan Freeman. Like it's weird. Like he's got this whole like, I don't know. I normally wouldn't do this sort of thing in politics, but when situation demands it.
Yeah, my parents are the people I know that watch House of Cards, but
It's good. It's a good show. Kevin Spacey is very good in it.
Well, I mean, considering it's won like
Yeah, like
multiple
all of the
different
awards.
prestigious awards.
Yeah. Anyway.
Very well.
Console's
I
fast rolls in
have you
movie. Yes, thank you,
scheduled
White Oak. White Oak
for
actually
2:00.
he remains silent, though I think White Oak actually has had the best advice out of anyone so far. Since
Well,
he's
his
apparently
advice-
Since he's apparently Kevin Spacey, just insult his past roles in movies.
I'm going to leave the room, and we're not going to have someone re-enter right away.
Did you say that to him or to
No,
me?
no. That is my
Send
what I
in
am
the
doing.
nostalgia
Okay.
critic!
I am leaving the room.
Okay.
I'm not going to let
Send-
someone go in right away afterwards.
Send in the nostalgia critic.
I didn't really expect him to say anything the first time. I'm just sort of trying to set the stage.
Fair enough. The stage has been set. The players are in place.
And, Nero, your role in this, as much as it always has been, to be big, somewhat angry, kind of violent, basically be you.
Ooh, tough one.
Yeah, even Belial has seen House of Cards, and he thinks that sounds more like Morgan Freeman.
Oh, fine, whatever. It sounds like Morgan Freeman.
Next. Okay, it's clear we have adrenaline. Do we have anything that acts as a hallucinogenic?
Well, yeah,
LSD?
LSD.
We do have LSD, alright?
Oh, yeah,
Alright.
yeah. I mean, why not?
Good.
You work for Project McUltra. The guys basically just handed out LSD like it was goddamn
Okay.
candy.
They hand it out like you're John Lennon.
He's got like one of those big rolls of like lottery tickets, but it's just all LSD strips. You just like kind of like pull off a few tabs.
Oh god.
Do we have anything that can be injected? Or can LSD be modified to be injected?
I believe so, yeah, because they used to put in water. So yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to modify it to be an injection.
Okay. You've got a big old syringe with like 2 parts. You know, some sort of generic placebo, and
Hey,
1 part
Hey, we want
LSD.
kind of strong enough to be a really bad trip, but not enough to be dangerous.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
like LSD is usually taken in tiny tabs. Like,
Yeah.
you do not want a fucking syringe of LSD.
That
And
would-
Intentionally OD him anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
actually, I
yeah,
don't
we
know
don't
you can
want enough to
OD on LSD, but you can like basically be sent into
Okay,
like a fucking
you-
coma.
you almost certainly can, given you can OD on water.
Okay, fair enough. I just mean like it's not a drug that's really easy to just. It's not like heroin where you like put a little too much in, and it's just like dead. Normally, you like kind of go into like a comatic state of just fucking crazy
Will-
tripping bullshit.
We'll wait probably about 20, 30 minutes, and we'll have our doctor go in, provide him with injection of a good amount of LSD, followed by a bit of adrenaline.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Hallucinations with an adrenaline rush basically is fear-inducing hallucinations.
Oh dear.
Yes.
This'll be fun.
This sounds kinky.
That's
God damn it, Nero!
dude, everything sounds kinky. Okay,
No,
But
it
if
doesn't.
we want, while he's tripping, we can have that would be a good time for Nero to try and seduce him. Towards the end, when he's beginning to
Oh
come
my
down, we bring the fear back up.
you're assuming this guy is going to be intimidated by the world's most seductive man. Don't forget, he's got 4 in seduction. This is not like some amateur who's just going to be like sitting down with him and being like, "Yo, babe, I'm gonna fuck you." No,
Unlike,
this is
the
a classy
professionals-
motherfucker. He
Yes, but
knows
let's not
the
forget-
secret of picking
Hey,
up.
when you were trying to intimidate
People.
him, how many consecutive ones did you get?
Like
Thank you.
I got 2 consecutive ones, then a 2.
Exactly.
Anyway.
It was impressive.
That
Watch him
is who
join
I'm
your
sending
team
in
from
to
House
seduce.
50 again.
Oh my god, Belial.
Would also suit our purposes. Basically, I've set it up so that if he succeeds, that's to our benefit. If he fails horribly, that's to our benefit. Pretty much the only actual failure here is him being mediocre.
All right, well, let's see.
This
Nero,
is
can
Nero.
you not be
Nero
mediocre?
does not do things in half measures.
You are not wrong there.
True. Anyway, let's get going. Yeah.
All right, let's try it. So you put together a cocktail of fucking ludicrous drugs.
LSD and adrenaline.
Yes, and then inject that into his system.
If we didn't have so many people knowing things we don't want them to know, I'd throw in just a little bit of chemicals to give him a bit of telepathy to hear people's thoughts.
Oh my god.
And then have people just like... And then have people sitting nearby doing something to try and encourage scary thoughts while on LSD.
All right, well, you are right now. Oh, are you getting anything else to help increase the fucking crazy level of the trip?
Who knows more about drugs than I do? Well, what?
Not me.
More about drugs than I, the player, do.
Oh well, if you want to
Sodium pentothal.
here's the thing: he's going to be you're deliberately inducing a fear state in him.
Yeah.
Basically, at this point, if you want to make him freak out more, just confuse his senses. Like, his senses are already going to be desperately struggling to make sense of the things that he sees because they're going
So
to be
I'll just
woefully
stand there
inept.
and turn the light on and off again and again and again.
Yes, flip the light on and off, dance around, just like make weird noises, don't make any fucking
but
sense.
wait.
Whatever
What
you
If
do,
he's photosensitive,
Wait.
epileptic.
I don't think he'd probably be accepted into a secret clandestine organization if he was suffering from epilepsy.
Yeah.
Okay. When Nero seduces him, he should be wearing a tutu.
Turning rapidly David Lynchian.
I am down for
right?
that.
Okay, so
to
you
be
inject
fair,
him.
Erase your head. You
Oh.
can't look at that movie and
Good
then
man,
tell
White
me
Oak.
it was not made on LSD.
And at some point
Which one?
during his trip, I'm going to come in and
And then all over.
do I know any foreign
Damn it,
languages?
Nero.
Check your character
I-
sheet.
Bad too.
That's why I'm checking. I don't think I know any foreign. Does anyone know any foreign languages?
I know a
Let me
little bit of
see.
Spanish.
Uh,
You can play some Daft Punk.
Oh,
They'll probably
no,
confuse the
that's
shit
not-
out of him.
Oh,
I don't
I lost track of
we
my
play.
keys.
We could play baby metal, Japanese death metal,
Okay.
J-pop.
Okay,
I was gonna say, someone go in and speak like high school level French at him. That's probably not useful enough to be written on a character sheet.
Sacre
We
bleu.
probably just assume that people
Monsieur.
have like a high school level of some.
Bruh.
yeah, okay.
Practice foreign
All right,
language.
so you guys are all going to stand in the room, flip the lights on and off, wear a tutu, and speak various pidgin foreign languages at him. That is the
The
plan.
video I linked. Exactly like it.
Wow.
This is turning in. This is not Conspiracy X. This is goddamn Archer.
What was that?
Yes.
What was that Star Trek episode with the planet full of the robots and they tried to confuse them?
Was that just one episode?
That was one. That was one episode of the original series.
Oh, the original series one. I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, so we try that out.
Okay, yeah, so you inject him. You start speaking in tongues, flipping the lights on and off, dancing around, fluctuating your voices so it's occasionally high and occasionally low.
I grab one.
He's
I
thrashing.
need you to smile at him. Scowl.
He is thrashing like a motherfucker. His heart rate is going fucking mental because he's, losing his goddamn shit. You didn't inject him with adrenaline, so he's on full fucking alert, just, leaping in his thing, yanking at his bindings.
Are we gonna give him a heart attack?
Funny you should mention
That's why I
that.
said only a little adrenaline, but
Oh God.
and why we have a medical professional on hand.
Yeah, his heart rate is going fucking erratic, and Dr. Snow comes in and is like, oh shit, like, oh my god, he's gonna have a heart attack. We need to calm him down.
Okay,
Gonna be like
so
a few
we don't
weeks
before my
seduce him
character's
with
way
I
down.
have
that.
all of us
Give him-
leave except Nero.
Dr. Snow kind of comes over and
Well, and Dr. Snow. She stays there too because he needs medical attention.
obviously his heart flatlines. She runs over, hits him with the defibs. His heart rate spikes, but does not restart immediately.
Oh god damn it!
How much longer is it until I'm awake? Like a couple
You
of
can,
weeks,
you can
isn't it?
kind of be like largely awake right now, though you probably don't think you are because you were just awoken to the sounds of screaming and gnashing of teeth and lights
Dancing in
flickering. And,
tutus.
yeah, you're probably
What
pretty
did
certain
we
you
do?
died on that highway and you're in hell now.
The lights just keep flicking on. and
Either
off.
that or you are having the ultimate fever dream.
This is hell, and I am the devil.
And they're
Um,
surrounded by
This is
these
hell,
ones.
and I'm
Can I
Drew
see?
Carey.
Can I see any of the others?
Yes,
Like,
you can.
Nero, like- okay.
Most of them have just left, but you see Dr. Snow hitting this guy with a defib as what the hell's his name? What's your character's name?
Seth
Reginald.
L. Left.
No, Rydell.
Harvey?
Harvey. You see Harvey
The
and
note,
Dr.
I
Snow.
introduced myself to him as Dr. Henry.
All right, you see Dr. Henry and Dr. Snow standing next to
Oh.
this dude.
Oh no, not to zombie camp, to the dude.
Okay, well, then you see Harvey and Dr. Snow standing next to this dude.
Am I awake enough to use my psychic powers magic?
You can try. You're going to be at a severe disadvantage.
Oh dear.
How severe?
We're gonna
Let's
fail
say
this
-1
goddamn
for each of your
interrogation.
10 points below 0.
Mother of fuck, bitch.
Oh. Well,
You're
I
gonna
can
kill
give a
one of
shot
us,
at
aren't
trying
you?
to hit. I want to try and contact. I'll just try and talk to Rydell and be like, bring him over here, and I'll try and heal him. If you
Okay.
want.
You can say that out loud. You don't need to use psychic powers to say
Yeah,
that.
and then I'll use my bio PK to heal him. I mean.
All right.
So-
Yeah.
Should
Rydell,
we
bring him here.
stabilize him first? Or is
Dr.
that
Snow says like
failing?
his heart is, basically gone. Like we need to do something drastic.
Drastic time then. Wheel them closer.
All right, you wheel him up to
Drastic
zombie cam. Zombie cam. Reginald, it is now your time to shine. Whip out that bio PK juice.
Please roll a 10. Okay. Plus art, isn't it?
Yeah, plus art and your willpower.
Please tell me
Do
it's a
it.
success.
Do it.
Total of 10.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Though that is at what is your current life point total?
Negative 30.
That is a failure.
Oh, damn.
Can you try again?
Well, he could, except that his
I'm
heart is
registered
now
forever free.
stopped and he is flatlined.
Okay. That's what CPR is for. I assume the doctor knows it.
The doctor does know it. She is going to attempt to perform CPR on this
I
individual.
am registered forever free as a patron. I am a happy panda.
Okay,
Oh
Got it.
congratulations.
Nero is a panda.
All right, so
Wearing
the
a
doctor goes,
tutu.
1, 2, 3, breathes in the mouth. 1, 2, 3, breathes in the mouth. And she's like, oh god, his heart is fucking exploded.
Why did you
Literally?
dance in tutus and...
Wow.
His heart is just gone. Like he was already in an extraordinarily weakened state from being shot and crushed and ran into another car. And the incredible stress on his body from the days spent under chemical suppression, along with being woken up by adrenaline and then fed more adrenaline and LSD and being submitted to unbelievable levels of stress from the things that you were doing. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead, Jim.
Mother of bitch! Why did we go with that?
I'm not sure,
Because it
but
was
I'm
funny.
grateful. It's hilarious.
Can we preserve his brain?
Yes. You can probably preserve his brain if you work quickly enough.
Let's do that.
Okay, I hope one of you is a neurologist.
Can I telepathically talk to a frozen brain?
Yeah.
You can find out. Because
That
Dr. Snow
is
is
roughly
a...
my plan, by the way.
Yeah, Dr. Snow is not exactly an expert on the brain. She's more of an expert on, surgery and
God damn it. Oh.
Eh.
preparing bodily damage. Do you know a lot about how to remove a brain, Rydell?
I know many things with the brain, not how to remove one. At least not physically.
Okay, so would you guys just like to try and hack it then? Hope you're lucky.
We'll let the surgeon do that. That's closer to what her knowledge than mine.
Okay. So she takes out her saw and she cuts through the skull, peels back the thing, like, all right, well, here we go. Here goes nothing. She successfully manages to remove the brain and puts it in a jar. You're not sure if the brain is still functional, given the fact that it is a brain in a jar. It probably isn't.
What is Zombie Cam's name?
Reginald.
Reginald, can you see if that brain still works?
Can I see if that brain still works?
You could try.
Oh,
Roll
God.
it.
I'm gonna
Translation,
die by
probably
like
not.
connecting my mind with the dead brain. What to
At this point, we'll probably die if we don't.
Strength or art?
This is just gonna be art. You're just gonna try and connect to the brain first.
Okay.
Not bad.
17.
You are quite convinced that the brain is dead.
Damn.
Turns out,
Is there anyone who can undo that?
anyone who can undo the brain being dead.
Yes, I will settle for an undead brain.
Oh my god.
I incredibly highly doubt that is in any way physically possible.
You do not have Dr. Frankenstein in your list of contacts, unfortunately.
So we're fucked.
You may be fucked.
Well, hey, at
was
least
nice
we didn't
knowing you
blow up an
guys.
interstate this time.
So we can't keep a brain alive in a jar. This is
No.
at
important.
least we didn't
to know.
blow up an interstate this time.
No, to be fair, this time this is more digging your hole deeper rather than blowing open a new hole.
Oh my god! Why do I play with you guys?
We have
Because we're
4
fun.
dead enemy agents now.
Yes. You have successfully killed 4 people. That is good.
But the way we
No,
did
we
it is
successfully
bad.
killed at least 6 people. We've successfully killed 4 enemies.
True.
Actually, no, we've killed 7 people.
Yes. Well, okay, hold on. Now, some of the people that were
We have
murdered.
killed 4 enemies, 1 ally, and 2 bystanders.
Oh my god.
Which bystanders?
The 2 in the
guy
car.
that got-
Right? You said there were 2 in the car.
Oh, right. Yeah, you
And
guys.
there was the
So-
guy that
Yeah,
we
you
are
guys.
at a.
podcast.
We are.
No, the podcast guy
Oh,
was
him
killed
too?
by. No, he was killed
He was
by
killed by
these
them.
guys. Yeah.
Oh, right.
So we have a slightly better than 50% success rate in who we kill.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Well, congratulations. I think because the next session may end up being the last one, we'll wait till next week to find out what happens now that you have killed your last lead.
Oh,
He's not our
god
last lead.
Damn it.
The hunter is still alive.
The hunter is still alive. True. Well, we'll deal with that next week when we have Brandon and G Money back, because I think they should be here to try and help either dig you all out of a hole or
You know
finally
that won't
bury
happen.
yourselves.
Yeah, it's gonna be the
God
latter.
damn it.
Well,
Okay.
Couldn't we go for something less likely to kill us, like a Tomb of Horrors or Temple of Elemental Evil?
I know,
Or a
I know, I
payday
know. It's like
game.
a joke, but like, no,
I'm
you,
just gonna
you
stay
could
have a
with
better
the
chance.
computer.
Okay, Tomb of Horrors. The idea is when you start that adventure, you should have like a stack of character sheets.
yes,
One of the things there is a sphere of death. If you touch it, you die, no save.
Oh my god.
It's in a hole that looks like something where an adventurer would reach in and grab something important. Instead, you reach in and touch a sphere of annihilation and die.
Instantaneously.
yes, that is the way.
Gary
Kingdom Hearts
Gygax
is.
was a sadistic bastard when he created adventures.
Oh yeah, no, like fucking like
You know
Dungeon
what?
World
Next
like that.
session, I'm not even gonna bother breaking out the character sheet.
We'll see what happens. I fully intend that if you guys all fucking die, it will be in a glorious fucking firefight. Like you will.
Yeah.
This will end in a blaze of glory, even if it's not necessarily yours.
Oh,
If we knew who this other organization was, we could have gone down and Blaze of Glory that way.
Mhm.
It's like it's like, okay, they're agents gonna kill us, they're gonna kill us, so let's blow up as much shit as possible in the process. Cause that's something we're actually good at.
You are good at that. I will give you credit for that.
Yeah. We did try to go in light once. It resulted in a firefight where we were unarmed.
well,
Yes.
Wait, was that when G Money punched
That
the
was the-
doctor?
No, that was before then. That was our first mission. We tried to sneak in, go in light. No witnesses, not in the kill all the witnesses sense, but in the don't have anyone realize anything was going on.
Oh,
We
okay.
end up attacked by fake SWAT team from this organization.
And I was the one who saved all of you.
No,
Yes.
actually, the SWAT team was probably Black Book. It was the other organization that fooled both of you and got the body.
Yeah, but
Wow.
yeah, so I think at that point we turned a little paranoid and overarmed ourselves, and when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
Yes,
I think it's all
including
been
dynamite.
Jesus Christ. Well,
Well,
it was nice knowing you guys.
hope to see you guys next week for for what might well be the thrilling conclusion of XCOM.
Let's read.
See you
Not
next time.
XCOM.
Yeah, Conspiracy X.
X
To
read.
be fair, it's going to have the same KD ratio as XCOM. See you next time.